Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, I hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment, we'd love to hear from you. Please check out our website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen and for all things homegrown. The podcast is now available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, radio.com, and all your podcast platforms. We're also very interactive. Please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at MyGCole. The video of this interview is available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our Homegrown with G. Cole YouTube channel. This is episode 63, and this episode is brought to you courtesy of Aqua Gem Records' latest releases, World Clash by Silva Don and Who I Am by Sharon Boney. Aqua Gem Records is coming at you with some more brand new releases. This one is World Clash by Silva Don, straight out of Israel.
We talk about World Clash, nation get mashed, killing that is bleeding by the gas. Yes, we talk about World War, I know you a spar. All our way I want no man a star. I tell you no say World Clash, nation get mashed, killing that is bleeding by the gas. Kaboom.
And another brand new release by Sharon Boney, also out of Israel. This one is called Who I Am.
Come and tell me who I am. Tell me who I am without this woman, yeah. Come and tell me who I am. Tell me who I am without this woman.
International reggae at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Aqua Gem Records presents Silva Don and Sharon Boney. Brand new tunes available on iTunes and all your digital retailers. Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest in my eyes, and I'm sure in yours, is a pioneer, an innovator, one of the leaders of the modern era of sound system culture. From Renaissance Disco, Renaissance Sound, the one and only DJ Delano. Ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who enjoy dancehall culture, Jamaican music culture like me, I'm going to talk about local, I'm going to talk about international, will definitely agree with me when I say this brother right here is an innovator, a pioneer, a trendsetter. Maybe you're too young for what's a legend, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know what I mean? Damn it, legend, I call it. I call it. We're talking about Renaissance Disco. We're talking about Renaissance Sound. We're talking about the one and only DJ Delano. Welcome, sir. I'm going to get your camera on so the massive knows that you're legit.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me right here.
Easy.
Live.
Easy.
I'm in the studio.
Easy. Legitimately. It's not a hologram, I promise you. All right. So right now, anybody in Amsterdam, most of them are watch Delano spin right now. That's a stunt double.
Yes.
Trust me.
Right here in Fort Lauderdale.
Cool now, man. Cool now. I always get right into the meat of the things, brother. Just go straight in because I know the massive and crew log and they want to know about you. I as we talk about Renaissance, we talk about Delano. Most times when I sit down with somebody, whatever I talk to you about, it's probably a conversation I had yesterday and the day before. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes on. Dancehall and its culture has its beginning in humble places. Like a ghetto thing, kind of almost like, the outlet where people used to get their music back in the day because the radio was not our thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Renaissance sound, Renaissance disco had that tag of being like the uptown sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you ever see that as a slight on the sound itself, or it's just, I think this and we're just different?
Well, it's not... It's because of where we were playing, who we were playing for, and how we were playing. You understand? It's not that, the typical dancehall sound, I don't really like to say ghetto sound because our music does everywhere. It's the whole of Jamaica.
Yeah.
The typical dancehall sound was really playing music and toasting and bigging up, just playing a certain types of genre of music. So tend to the dancehall sound, they would more play, some disco. Then would have played some soul music other than the dancehall, but it was mostly dancehall and not even soca. Them never used to play soca.
Right.
So we as a party sound now, playing in these corporate events, these high school events, these Sweet 16s, these birthday parties, these New Year's Eve parties. We had to play multiple genres of music because radio station back in the day growing up, they used to play country and western. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to my father and mother listen to these radio stations playing country and western.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing new. It was just that there were enough DJs or enough sounds playing multiple genres of music.
I got you.
So we stepped to the plate, and this is what I like to do because I used to break dance. I used to listen to hip hop. I used to listen. So that's what I did love.
So somebody have some footage out there now, Delano breakdance?
I don't think so. I hope not. So coming from there, so now that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to mix. I wanted to scratch. I wanted to play dancehall like I play in hip hop. I wanted to play. That's what I always wanted to do.
Right.
So seeing people hearing my craft and seeing what I'm doing, you know, obviously everybody going grab onto it into a different way and say it's an uptown thing or it's a whatever. But if you did go to New York, it wasn't an uptown thing. It was in the Brooklyn, it was in the Bronx. I couldn't even travel them time. But those are the styles, you know. The Jazzy Jeff is one of my idol.
Yeah.
You know, Kid Capri, Funkmaster Flex.
Wow.
And go back up to the Grandmaster Flash. So we playing that type of music and playing where we're playing. Yes, we are considered uptown sound because I born in a vineyard town.
Yeah, that's the part. So I think I know finally understand. It's not the selector them, it's where you're playing. Why them are brand.
It's the way they're playing. It's who you surround yourself with. It's how you see yourself going and where you want to go, and you put yourself in that position to fit the where you know your goals. So it's not that. Vineyard Town is not even a ghetto.
Right.
You know, Vineyard Town is just a different part that's surrounded by the garrison. You understand? But I always liked to hear different kind of music played different ways.
Right.
And I used to go to my way to go listen to other people play. You know what I'm saying? So that's the category I wanted to put myself in.
Right,
and
right,
that's where I am right now still. I still play at some of the elite events. So you can consider that, yes, an uptown sound if you want to call me that.
Right. But you always want, because, you know, every time I talk about the sound, of course, and it's not said necessarily in this day and age, the rating and respect still there, but it seems like that's the different, you know, ever since as a youth coming up, you know what I mean? But I always look at it like you guys are exactly like you say, different. When you go to listen to Renaissance play, no matter how big, because you have some legendary sounds at Jamaica.
Right.
But if you sit down and your eyes closed and you just happen to overhear a sound I play, you're not gonna mix it up with nobody else. That's Renaissance.
Right.
You know
well, I mean, don't get it wrong. I mean, uptown sounds most of these sounds come from uptown. And not, you know, the other sounds like the Leisures, the Ambassadors. I mean, some people might don't know about these sounds, but you know, you have Color Sauce, you have you know,
and those were the legends that you grew up and listened to.
Legacy, you know, even you know, there's Eclipse Sound.
Yeah.
Those were uptown sounds, and most of them come from uptown. But my father used to have a sound named Plus X,
right,
which did play mostly uptown because it was more of a disco sound. It wasn't a dancehall sound.
I got you.
So when you go out there, you hear the man and play mostly disco and soul, and you know. Yeah. And you just look at the people and say, oh, this look different than when I go to a dance. Okay, all right, bam. Yeah. So growing up, I still was growing up around that
so you got
format.
Everything musically.
Yeah, everything music. From a born I've been playing music because my father used to build sound plus own sound. Right. And I was surrounded by sound man, box man, when them call it them days, selector, everybody. Yeah. You know, so
this was destiny, brother.
Yeah, born into it. In terms of going to high school, I mean, the prep school couldn't keep something, and it's not me providing the music. You know what I'm saying?
Not just playing, but you're providing
the sound, everything. I mean, my class. I mean, I remember at a prep. I'm going to prep school and reach what grade that again? I don't remember. The last grade in prep school.
6 or something like that.
6. And them say, all right, class party. Everybody bring something. Say, all right, I bring my bedroom thing, and when I bring my bedroom equipment, they say no, it have to go outside, it's too loud. So I end up playing for the whole school.
Cool, man.
So that is something where it always practice. I mean, I never used to play with toys. I used to play with equipment.
Wow.
In my backyard, pushing wheelbarrow. So I set up sound and box and really pretend. So it does in my blood.
Yeah.
You know, although my father wanted me to wanted me to take over
Right.
his electronic business.
Right.
But I had to say, yo, that's not me, because I
might
used to
think
sit
that.
down and try to fix amplifier and like, yo, okay, boys.
And I might think that.
I might think that. More
Nobody
play
now move
music.
and dance.
Yeah. It's just such a joy and a pleasure when you see
Yeah.
people enjoying your craft, you know. So
I get you. I love it. I'm a person who always wants to get into the meat and potatoes and the thing. When in your opinion did Delano Thomas become DJ Delano, like officially?
oh boy, there's so many Serrano. There's so many things that I would have to explain, but when coming up as X plus X, because then I started X plus X when I was in Vineyard Town, and playing for private events,
Yeah.
office parties. I mean, them never used to look at it and say, "Oh, we're gonna book X plus X." I'm say, "Yo, we're gonna book that guy named Delano." So I was building a name coming
Brand,
up
long time.
from long time, and then now Leju wanted somebody else to play and manage the sound, and Mixmaster Marvin is one of the baddest turntablists in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I was playing at a club and him walk in. I never know say him walk in. Him walk in and check me out and him call the owner and say, "Yeah, I am."
Cool no man.
See,
Cool,
so
no?
then no X plus X put on pause, and then I end up running an uptown sound of Leju, and then when I realize that I'm electronically inclined, I start hook up the sound. I end up like it's my sound.
Right.
And then it's still the name Delano start go around same way, and then it start build, and then
Yeah.
when me and my virgin parent Devon, I'm say, "Yo, let you look like it, ready to go park. Make us start our own thing. All right,
Yeah.
let's go." And then with all these connections what we made with Leju, it's like we would have sent out a message to every girl in every high school and say, "All right, come up with a name and we'll play for all on Sweet 16.
Come up for a name for your song.
For your sound.
And the reward was you play for them for free.
Free.
Cool.
Right? And then Immaculate Girls came up with Renaissance.
Mad.
So Renaissance now end up being a name now other than it was Delano, because the name does sound so massive. It was
Right.
rebirth coming from X plus X plus X, X plus X, Leju, then now Renaissance. So it's like we're born over again.
Yeah.
So being this little kid now running up and down playing music and and with all the high school girl them now, yes, you start build a name now this and again.
Cool no man.
So
I say girl and selector.
right, so when it come on now, we realize that we start really push this sound system. We have other people on the sound system, of course, yes, but dub plates was a thing what was very hard at them time to forget. It was very expensive, and you don't know this and you don't know that link.
Connex
So-
is what it needed for them thing there.
Right. So in terms of me starting out as Delano or making a name as Delano, I start creating this fast juggling mix.
Right.
Fast juggling, playing fast juggling. There weren't that much DJ. I don't think there was DJs doing that. Every DJ was just playing after the mix, and I was doing fast juggling on records, on turntables.
Wow.
Where there's no cue points what them have now are switched and click. I had put records on top of records on top of records to do quick juggling.
Yeah.
So them start say, "Yo, this guy
Different.
different."
Yeah. Straight innovation, right? That's from way
Innovation,
back.
because then but some people didn't like it. Them say, "Yo, I'm gonna like this. I'm playing the music too fast." They're playing faster now, but them say, "Yo, I'm play. I'm not get the tune a time for breathe." And
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So I couldn't play at every party.
Right.
Art had to change how I play, or the MC would have to. Me and the MC can't sing or talk, and me before him could have taught me gone and next tune already. You understand?
Right.
So that style start building. Then now I start remix now, and then that's when that did sort of when the first time when Renaissance played with Stone Love. That's when it really this thing really started with me, where it was on Waterloo Road. That was the first time Renaissance played. It was a Ras promotion, and Ras promotion just a bus.
Yeah.
I think that was me with them 6th event or something like that. And we and Stone Love play. I'ma say, yo, can't get no dub plate. So me start remix.
Yeah.
So I'ma start put remix. So in the middle of the night now, the way how we drop the remix, so Stole Up start fret, I'ma say it. I'm Stole Up, Red Stone
Big
Up,
up.
Stole Up, and them bust it up in the dancehall.
Yeah,
And in the, the dancehall fraternity. But not calling none of them who was playing though. But we start because our crowd is there now too.
Yeah.
And Stone Up crowd is there. But police come lock up the dance. Seen? And the people them start ball Renaissance. So wait, what go on? So this guy, rest in peace, he's not around anymore. But pick up the mic and start sing the national anthem. And the whole place start sing the national anthem.
Wow.
Seen?
And phone us on.
Yeah, I know a sound.
Cool. Man.
Seen? And it caused problem where police come and say, lock off. So that's so now the name now and the Delano start stand out more because them say, yo, this youth playing different and him have remixes and we never hear these kind of things before. Remixes, what how him do that, how him do it. Because you have computers. Now, then it didn't have computers.
Me hearing you say that right now, as much as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to figure that out too because when you with all I heard on them Renaissance tapes back in the day,
Right.
you're telling me now say actual records.
Well, I use records and a little thing what I use as trick,
Okay. All right. Cool.
I can talk about it. Those days you had who is actually musically inclined or engineering inclined would understand what I'm saying. There is a thing called cassette. I don't know what a cassette is. You can Google it. What's a cassette? Then you had a 4-track record cassette player. And what it does, you know that you have left and right.
Right.
So cassettes, you could have played A side and you could have played B side.
Right.
So what it do, when you put the cassette in the 4-track recorder, it actually split it in 4. So it plays A side 1, 2 track, B side 3, 4 track. So you have 4 tracks. So you end up with a 4-track recorder onto a cassette.
Right.
So now I can actually put a rhythm on one track, scratch on the next track, throw a cappella on the next track. But enough people never know about them things. Because me, I do my research and saying, how are you going to make remixes now different?
So it was more than just playing music for you.
Yeah, because I used to do remixes live.
Right.
In the dance, or I would have recorded it live to something, then cut and dub. Then I got the 4-track to cassette. And then I start get a little bit more complicated. That's how the Mecca Nitro mix, Bounty Killer.
On there.
It was done on that 4-track mix, on that tape.
Right.
So, but a lot of people couldn't understand how I'm getting so much. How much turntable you use? 10? 6, But they couldn't understand. But them time, you're young and you both at the same time. So you're not telling nobody you trick it out.
You can't.
Man. A 4 turntable me use, I lie and all them something. But I mean,
it is what it is.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's where the name start fire around the place till people start, cut my remixes abroad. People start do over my remixes abroad. As people would fly out because I never have visa them times. So people that fly out and say, Delano, you get that one of the mix. I'm saying, no, I hear it. And I'll bring all a cassette with the man up play. I'm like, yo, something released with my idea. I'm like, yo, what's that?
Cool, man.
So, my name start called
circulate
around the world. Cause them time you're praying to say, yo, you want to go New York go play, you want to go Miami go play. So when that start happen, it start put me say, all right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get busy with the remix. Then now I start the remix for every sound.
Right.
Every sound people used to line up on my door. Mix ready yet? Every sound you could have think of back in the days I used to remix for them.
Right.
Or change the rhythm on them dub plates or change whatever it is.
And then I come to you, the other sound for that.
They come to me. People that fly down from New York or Japan or whatever and say, yo, do that remix. So I start charge. See, them parachute pants?
Yeah.
Where you used to have zip on it?
Yeah.
When I done ivory pants full of money, I will go buy them rich. Yo, rich, yo. I drink liquor.
It's real rich.
Real rich, yo. Stupid them days. Just make something, so them days are $20 at the ass money. and when everything up $50 yet. But rich. But that's so the real thing really start with me, and then when the incident happened with my eye now in 1995, it is a big thing. It was end up being a big thing. It actually made me more popular.
Right.
You know, I had to have security at the hospital, line outside like crazy. You look through, you see a line like, yo, dance. People wonder who in the hospital.
Yeah.
Dancer keep something.
Yeah.
So, them little things I know just change my mind. Like, okay, bam, all right, God give me a next chance to live. So, I'm going to do some more work. And so I'm just start do more work.
Yeah. and from this up.
Yeah, from this come right up to there, because there's so much to explain, so much to talk about that we're there till tomorrow.
Next week.
Right?
Episode
Next week.
5 that. We have split up in an episode.
Yeah.
No, I personally, I look to you guys, to Renaissance. When sound system culture is something I talk about a lot.
Right.
All right, but I feel like you guys, other sounds come out and do them thing. There ain't no question about it. Legendary sounds all over.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are a couple of sounds, artists, producers, whatever, that come out and make a mark that they actually shifted the sphere. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you guys did. When it comes to the remixes, I guess the easiest way to put it is this: I feel like you guys made sound system culture mainstream.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was almost underground culture. I feel like Renaissance made it mainstream. Was that a calculated thing for you, or just the path that it led to?
No, my dream as a sound selector or wanted to be a whatever. I always dream say, yo, I call it Grammy one day.
Wow.
When I go prep school, I sit down and watch Grammy and say, yo,
one of them there.
more that, that more want,
Yeah.
See,
like
so
that.
it's not just something. It's not that we sit down and plan it. No, but that was the goal, to do something totally different in terms of the sound system. I don't know if I made it more out, what you said, commercial or more known because it was underground.
Right.
I don't think that way, because sound system was so popular around the world. Where I used to go, them all copy Stone Love. I go Japan and see the same Stone Love, the man them copy Stone Love sound. So in terms of sound system, Jack Ruby, Jammies, I have to to them on
the legends,
Stone Love, whatever it is. My type of playing, because remember, if you can remember this, DJs from overseas, if they were a hip hop DJ, all they used to play is hip hop.
Right.
Hip hop with maybe the songs what they used to sample, old R&B hip hop. If there was dance music, all they played was dance music. Frank Knuckles, all them plays dance music, house music. You hardly could find a DJ that play open format music.
Right.
It's 1 and 2, maybe islands, because the islands used to really be like Jamaica
and play everything.
So what Renaissance has done is make open format more popular.
I got you.
Because when I used to play out in like certain places and I start drop hip hop DJ look at me like, hip hop?
Yeah.
Because we are the ones who, bust hip hop in Jamaica, who made it popular in the dancehall, who made it popular. And even dance music, whatever it is, soca music, whatever. Because when I used to play soca music, I'm saying, play soca. Why not wind up something there you're playing? People used to cuss me. But coming from office parties and all these other gigs, you have to play all kind of music.
You have to cater to everybody.
Yeah. You understand? So that's what I think Renaissance is really made open format music more popular. As a DJ, to be respected as a DJ.
Right.
You understand? Pop music, whatever it is. Pop
music in general.
Because you have to remember some of these, the black culture didn't respect pop music. That's why Whitney Houston wasn't even getting a lot of
what she's supposed to.
So get in the and that's why I say she should try for be what you call it, garrison or what you call it. For try get
urban on.
Urban, right, the right word, urban. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's that. So when them see we as a Jamaican DJ playing other music, them say, yo, you're Jamaican? I say, yeah. They couldn't believe it. And I say, yo, remember, say hip hop come from that reggae music.
Yep.
Who you think hip hop band come from? It's reggae music, dancehall.
Yeah.
That's our next history we can go into.
That's episode 6.
And next thing that. So I'm proud of what, we created, and you know, all the innovated guys in the sound, because it's not just remixing, it's also playing and selecting and being ready for the occasion when we really book up on something where we think is hard to deal with. You understand? So
I dig it, and it's amazing because I watch him then, I born and grow watch race, and getting introduced to the sound them come through every now and then. So we got the cassettes, we get a bodyguard every now and then. I be so this is still them pass through. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's not like we live in Kingston where something are going every. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, or we're going to Jack Ruby, we got that.
Right.
But when the tapes started flooding in, let me get the tape them. But the tapes that really made an impact on me were the Renaissance tapes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, when we say Renaissance, we talk Delano, we talk Dre, Jazzy, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So can we go back a little bit now, like 1989 around then, instead of the song start out? How did that conglomerate, is what I'm going to call it, of all these outstanding DJs come together for form the unit?
Well, as I said before, leaving from Leju in 1989, everybody who was on Leju, they come over on Renaissance.
Okay, everybody.
Right. But after a while, now everybody leave. Marvin fly out, Ian fly out, Mikey E, DJ Mikey E is in Canada. I try to remember how we met, but don't cuss me, Mikey. But yeah, so a lot of people start coming in after. Jazzy T was somebody who, well, I should say Dr. Dre came on before Jazzy T. Because Dr. Dre heard me playing at a party in Orchards, Peter Flip's party. And it was me one playing, nobody on the mic. Because them time me don't even want to touch microphone.
It's a spin.
It was a play. I'm a bun down the place and Dre say, yo, better get the microphone up. Right, you can't. All right, bam. And Dre start talk and play start mush up more like, right, me need a brother. So I said, yo, where you live? Kingston. Yo, when you done, link me.
Yeah.
I'll link up. And then I'm here, Jazzy T play on the radio, Fame, because I used to play on Fame too. And Jazzy, that's our building name, I'll come back to that. I call Rasman Brown, his her and say, who is that playing?
Yeah.
Who's that Jazzy T? Say, yeah, Jazzy. All right. Give him my number, I need to talk to him.
Yeah.
As him come out and talk, I say, oh, Dre, no, more no come from, say, all right, link up. And that's how Jazzy starts coming for the sound. You understand? So, everybody else bring on somebody else.
Right. I got you.
Until it reach where it is right now.
I got you.
So, that's how it.
That's how it comes together. Like
Yeah.
that. Wow. I'm always curious about, how organic is how things come together. You say you're from Vineyard Town, so which, like I said, that's not necessarily uptown. It ain't necessarily downtown either.
No.
So you're kind of in the middle.
Right.
I always feel like people, poor people say good poor people, upper class people, and mid, I just say it go.
Right.
It's not by design, but it's a tax bracket. That's who you're around.
Right.
But I feel like you've been in the middle there. Can I give you an exposure to both avenues? And how did that really help you when it comes to servicing the audiences of everywhere?
Okay, yes, definitely. And within the uptown sound, dancehall music wasn't really popular.
Right.
It wasn't really something that you have to play. You have to play all that kind of music. So I am the one who break dancehall uptown.
Okay.
Because even, I don't have to call a party name. I don't have to call nothing. I've been booked for events where them school me. All right, Delano, this is not a dancehall party. And I'm Ray, and we have respectable people in the house. Blah, blah, blah. Ray. Start play. The same person talk to me, stand up in front of me, watching me play. And when I switch to dancehall, I'm look. Him don't even know I switch because the way I used to play, I used to mix in music that they don't even realize I playing dance.
Right.
Till, and I switch on and look back, like, after a while I'm gone, I'm leaving, so I'm start my own thing with several events.
Right.
So they realize that I know how to
Cater
gauge
to
a thing
everybody.
and put in this and put in that because I used to play on the radio as well. Fame FM.
Right.
And then I helped started Zip FM in terms of the library and structure and everything.
Right.
Until I have to leave. But the experience that I had with the dancehall and with the uptown and with how people react to music, that did help me a lot because then now I had the edge now to make my thing a little bit more, what do you call it now? A little bit more rough on the edges.
Yeah. You have one foot in each.
Yeah, so when me go uptown and me touch them a little bit and rub it, them like, yo, this sound, yo.
Yeah.
So I can understand where people say, boy, you don't play in a dance hall, you don't play that. I was restricted a lot. I remember when Plus X Plus X was around, and I playing at a party, them put me in the fucking put me in the washroom.
Why?
Because a sound man was known as somebody who smoke weed or come out with the street. You know, I talk about some places where I play. You know.
Yeah.
Remember, you know? So it's not that's no typical place. I play some high uptown place.
Yeah.
And the more I put me on watch, I'm say, yo, I can't do that. Because I realized when they put me on us, and then when the person put me in a different room, them never put me somewhere else. And I say, don't see what I have to do. I have to keep playing and walking out to see what I'm doing, to come back in to see what that's not me.
Yeah.
See? And then them come to an next party and see how I play. I'm hiring me back again. Same person. So it's like there's a lot of things that I know that I help change the culture of how people, was thinking about
the selectors
and sound man and them pieces pure dirty man or whatever in them house or whatever. Cause remember they never have no monitors speak up on the stand, That's big box same way we carrying people in the house, So you know what I mean? So some of you people just born and say speak up and stick and all them something.
Ain't no Mackies around here.
No. We have to carry a box man. Well, I was a box man too. So I have to lift up the box them, put them in the people in house. And sometimes them come and say, can we fabricate boxes, please? Cause them look ugly.
So them cover them up. They don't match the decor.
No. I would never them days they never have decor like them decor where you have the fabric and them trussing and all like no them thing pepper light and the box them still look ugly.
So that's where I come from, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me.
And I'm not talking no 70s. I'm talking a little bit like 80s, 80s something.
80s kind of vibe.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to feel like I'm too old, but yeah. Yeah, because I come from the 80s, I have to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be the massive that's logged in right now. Where I going? Colin's logged in. Everybody, EK, she said, yeah, I said, Mikey Edwards is on here. I said, the things. You know what I mean? So we got the true fans in the building. We're chopping it up right now again, ladies and gentlemen, with Delano. We talk about the culture. I talk about the culture here a lot. Talk to the artists, talking from the upcomers to the heavy hitters right now to the legends. But I feel like it's very important that we get the vantage point of the other side of the microphone, be it radio, be it the selectors, the DJs like yourself. And I learn a lot chopping up with you guys. One thing you mentioned, you were on Fame, and not just you, but you on Jazzy T. I always have, and I have this conversation with people all the time. Right now, I feel like there's a blurred line, right? Radio's radio, dancehall's dancehall. You had the radio experience kind of before you even got deeply entrenched in going all around and playing song. But I kind of see now sometimes we have selectors that are crossing over into radio. The entity has the line gone. In my opinion, sometimes it concerns me because what happens pretty much is somebody from the dancehall just go on radio, play dancehall, and not dancehall in terms of the genre, but taking that to the radio. Then I understand the censorship part of it. It's just a straight thing. What's your opinion when it comes to that line being blurred? As far as DJs now, you don't really have radio personalities as per se. It's more so just a selector. Same selector from the dance is on the radio.
Well, yeah, but what do you call him now? The person who is in charge of the library. What do you call him again?
The program director.
Program directors. That's why you have program directors to control the selectors. Remember when when I was doing the radio, it was personalities and personalities. Before I actually had, I was on the radio as a job. I used to do special guests on like Rosman Brown show, Hard Plummer show, whatever show it was.
Right.
Same Jazzy was doing that. Jazzy didn't have a spot on the radio. He was just special guest. So things and times change.
Right.
The only personality who is really there road was Barry G.
Right.
And Donovan Dakers back in the 80s, 70s and 80s. Right. See? Maybe a few more, but can't pick up. But those are the main guys we know about who used to go road, go play. So it was personalities. Now it's different. And things and time change, yes. So now our radio stations are now, what do you call them now? Party stations. They're not radio stations.
Right. Extensions of the venue, no.
Right. Because right now, if you listen to a radio station up here, they're all radio stations, and they have mix, and they have party time,
Right.
like an hour mix or half an hour mix or whatever it is. Our stations in Jamaica are fully party stations.
Wow.
So I don't see anything wrong with a selector playing on the radio. But once you have good program directors,
Right.
then you can control the content a little bit better.
Right.
Of course, a lot of these DJs get suspended, yes, which they have to get suspended for know what to play and what not to play. So the guidelines is still there. There's no way you can really change it.
Right.
Because, as I said, times change.
Right.
Which maybe we helped change that. Because when we go on the radio, it was just party.
Right.
We had I had a show on Fame, Twin Towers. I used to share it with Squeeze, so it would be me one week and him the
Right.
next week, every Saturday. I think it was
Straight
like
mixes though.
Yeah, man. Pure mixes, me do. All the pre-mixes and remixes and all them things upon the
On
radio.
here.
People used to tape it. Some people email me or DM and say them have some cassette them want dust off and send to me. I say, yo, get them to me now. I want to hear. I don't remember what I used to do. But you see, that is the thing. I mean, now, at that time, it was just, it's a Saturday day, like I think about from, what I said, 1 to 4 or whatever it is. I play mixes. Just one set of dance music, one set of dancehall. And them used to even tell me, easy on the dancehall, please.
That the program directors will tell you that.
Yeah, it's easier because I'm the younger one, so
Right.
I'm coming in now as the young boy, who if you watch Delano because I play too much dancehall.
Yeah.
Yeah, me used to
On
get
Fame.
it. Right, because the other person would play mostly disco and mostly R&B. I would play mostly hip hop and
How old
dancehall.
are you at this point? About how old?
Oh gosh.
Early 20s?
Yeah, 20 something. 20 something. Yeah.
What's that?
Near about 1990, maybe 1993, 1994.
And they had selected them as some big man compared
Yeah,
to
man,
you.
big man. Of course, I'm the
Yeah.
only youngster on the radio them time. There's
Yeah.
no other youngster on the radio. I was
Yeah.
the only youngster.
Wow.
If there was a problem between me and somebody on the road, it's me. I got my name. I got call. I'm say, yo, tell us I'm young. I'm no need for them on the radio.
Yeah. Control the young boy, yeah.
Control the young boy, no, man. So
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's good to know that even some young blood on the radio. Once them have guidance, everything good.
So it's about that program director, and then about the DJ.
Yeah, it's about
no
the
matter what you do,
program.
somebody have to curtail.
Somebody have to, because the radio station going to get fined.
Right,
Are risk for losing their license. So they have to control the personalities, select a personality.
Instead of us making run rampant and then vex.
Yeah, I can't do that. I mean, I used to play on Zip, and there was a time when I was playing dancehall, and the owner, the same owner owned Irie, and he used to come to me and say, I can't play dancehall like that. Oh, because
On Zip?
Yeah, because Irie prime time is that time.
Oh, so you are tech with the listenership.
That looks so. I don't know. I used to do it, and after a while, I started get a call, and the manager for the station called me and said, Mr. Young, rest in peace, Mr. Young.
Yeah.
You have to change the genre of music now, please, because Mr. Young is very upset. And he wants it. I said, what? No, man. This
Like
is
some
my
called Toyota and say you can't do it.
yeah. So I know it's everybody have to be controlled. No matter how hype or
There's
regulations, and you have to regulate it. And it's not my radio station. I couldn't tell them, yo, man, nah, do that. So just do it.
Yeah.
And just know, say, okay, I think it's time now for me to exit the station before me get fired. You understand? So everywhere I've worked before, I make sure that I exit out.
I get out on my own.
Yeah, on my own, and say, I can't do this anymore. Plus I used to travel, and I used to do mixtapes, which them never used to know. I used to just talk to the person and say, yo, I'm in the airport, I check in on flight. I say, but Delano, you on the radio? I say, yeah, man.
Pre-mix it.
Yeah, man, I'm on the radio, man. It's in brother this. That's how take a
It's a Relano.
twin brother. But
Yeah. Again, innovation. Innovation, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing it right here. I was talking to a virgin of mine the other day. And I in my opinion, I mean, could be 100% wrong, but I feel like the way how you did what you did, the remixes and so forth, I think it severely and significantly affected how we in Jamaica absorbed music. And I also in terms of like international collabs and everything, because what you were doing were remixes. They weren't official remixes.
Right.
I feel like immediately thereafter, artists soaked it in like, this is kind of dope for real. And then they kind of set off and started doing them official collab with them hip hop artists and stuff. Not to say it was never been done before.
Right.
But again, I keep going back to, it's like a lot of things that were cult, you made mainstream, so to speak. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever sit down and think about it from that point, but I feel like that's where your remixes led to. Have you ever sat back and processed it from that vantage point?
Yes, because I mean, as I said to you before, I've heard remix that's released coming from my ideas, and I didn't get credit for it. So,
Right.
And yes, still me linking up with different artists, like with Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer actually embraced my remix, the Mega Nitro Mix remix, even doing it live.
Right.
I didn't even know that these hip hop guys used to listen to my cassettes.
Right.
Like the Fugees used to listen to my cassette.
You had no idea.
I had no idea. It's when I talking to Wycliffe and whoever, because I DJ for Wycliffe sometime, and him start telling me about some, I'm like, how you know about that? So I mean, we used to listen here. How you think we get our ideas?
Wow.
You know, I'm like, we listen to all you guys down in Jamaica. So I was one of them we would listen to.
Yeah.
So, of course, I know this. A lot of people might disagree.
They can't.
But
They
yes,
can,
in
they
mind,
can.
I'm not going to like brag and boast and tell you, yeah, it's me, this why this happened. In my mind, I just know that we created a lot of movements into the music industry, into the dancehall, hip hop music industry, because I didn't know that a lot of these hip hop DJs listen to us.
Right.
Swiss Beat used to open for me in Atlanta.
That's one of them songs, that Swiss Beat Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I straight said, okay, Renaissance.
Yeah, Swiss Beat used to DJ hip hop before I used to go on the set.
Wow.
And Swiss Beat told me when he's going to start Rough Rider. I didn't even know it was him until somebody said, yo, you don't remember that guy? Swiss. And Swiss go, yo, Delano, what's up? I realized that it's Swiss Beat. And when he went down to Jamaica to Voice Killer, he was at one of the cricket. We used to play for cricket mound, and Killer was performing, and him did say something, and the people, I'm like, look at me and say, what's going on? I said, I don't worry about it. Swiss Beat couldn't understand.
Right.
So she said, I want to get Killer on the track. I said, yo, you should have talked to me. You're Swiss Beat.
So, wow.
Yeah, Swiss Beat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So Swiss Beat, yeah, Killer did mash up that track.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Wicked. So I know all these, most of these, I mean, even Funkmaster Flex, when I joined Funkmaster Flex pool and a lot of these DJs, franchise music, and I was uploading a production or a remix, and his company write me back and say, yo, the quality is not good. I need to go back to the world. And I say, yo, I know what I'm doing. And then Funkmaster Flex come and said, listen to me. And I said to him, I said, I don't know if you know, but I don't know if you know who I am. But and them start list who I am. I said, okay, I got it. I'm going to do what you tell me to do, and I get back to you. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know so Funkmaster Flex know.
Oh, you were.
Yeah. So these are the things. So yes, I agree with you, 100%. But there's a lot of people might disagree.
Them in denial. Again, like I said, when I sit down and talk the music from a long time, I saw these things coming along, and I'm like, yo, I want to say long time for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have elders in the game.
Right.
You know, speaking of elders and stuff like that, like the panel, there was a panel the other day we were a part of down Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
And a lot of the young guns, I said, boy, yeah, I looked up to Delano and so forth and so forth. Who did you look up to as a selector coming up, a young gun in the business? Who was your inspiration?
Well, as I said before, DJ Jazzy Jeff, used to just listen to him all the time. You understand? Cut creator. And I used to talk about all these other guys. Then now, when I start here about Mixmaster Marvin, before I even met him,
Right.
I like, who the hell is this Jamaican youth that plays so?
Yeah.
Because there was a guy who lived in my area, used to just carry cassettes and say, listen to this guy. I'm like,
Was he on the radio too?
No.
Straight.
Just cassettes.
Yeah.
But every mix it was clean, fast, cut, blah, blah. I used to look up to like Colossus, Eggy, Al from Crystal, who don't know Al from Christian. Even Squeeze
Yeah.
from Peacemaker back in the day. My father built Peacemaker sound. So I used to listen because I used to have these 12 inches mix where you couldn't even go to the record store and buy. Where I used to hear them play and I go hear them and send me some white label. Like, yo, when you play upon the sound, no bass not upon the damn record. But these are the guys I used to look up to a lot in terms of transitioning, mixing, even little scratching. Because that's what I was mostly interested in.
Right.
I wasn't interested in the whole dancehall, which is yes, it's my culture, but I didn't.
Right.
I wasn't.
You're influenced otherwise.
Yeah, I was influenced otherwise. Yes, I love the music, but that's why I started playing the music different because I wanted to present it in that form of more creativity, turntablism
Right.
style of
Right.
music. So those are the people I really look up to. And of course my father, although my father wasn't a musician, but he used to give me music to play. If I'm having a party, I used to start playing the music.
Yeah, the early warm up.
Our needle broke him, show me, say, yo, you need to know how to put the needle on the record. Stuff like I remember them days you can't touch
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
I tell you something, the record them start still in a plastic. You know?
Yeah.
When you touch a record, them say,
Yeah.
what, clean that off now. Say, what you call it?
Shaman.
Shamai. So Shamai, they clean out the record. Yeah. So basically, I'm sorry, you need to start getting your own record. Because if you're going to scratch up this, I don't want to scratch by my record.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to start by my own record.
And you don't know the OGs or them treat them record, you know.
Yeah.
You can't take a chance with a man care, you know, but you can't take a chance on
You can't touch up to now. The man who respect vinyl.
Yeah.
Trust me, you can't even touch a vinyl up to know. Scratch what? Touch what?
That's how it go.
You better touch a paper. You know, when
Not the vinyl.
Not the vinyl.
No fingerprint.
No fingerprint on here.
Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, the real way I talk about it's actually the music. I always tell people, and of course, growing up in Jamaica is a blessing too, because you know if you pay attention to Jamaican radio, for the most part, you could have hardly back in the day. I grew up in the 80s, 90s. You could hardly hear no reggae and dancehall for a period of time. You know?
Yeah.
We're exposed to everything else.
Right.
So I think it gave us the leg up, the edge. Big up Just Music. It just come in. Big up.
I'm always late.
Always late, man. You know what I mean? I Delano say that, I mean. But I echo the sentiments. But trust me, I say, I used to listen, embrace when Renaissance tape started getting to me. It was like a refreshing thing. Now, I feel like you represent not just dancehall, not just Jamaica, but the entire culture in a certain way. Where if my youth them said to me, say, boy, I make sound like me have more than one, but I research my one kid. But if my kid said to me, if my son and them said, boy, well, I want to be a DJ, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, well, you make sure you have a plan B. You know what I mean? Whereas you have other selectors where if somebody say, yo, I want to be a DJ, I like that brother, then I say, you better go to school. Brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of how the culture is represented. I went to a party. It was a show. And there was a DJ on there. Established name, popular, you know, right about now, IG, Facebook, whatever. Everybody big. But it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? And as I sat there and hear even people on the mic, it's like the interaction is more negative than positive. Disrespect to people in the crowd, that kind of nonsense. As a DJ yourself, somebody with as much tenure in the game as you do, when you go a dance, not as a selector, but as a patron now, and you have to sit down and listen to some people play, are you that guy? It's kind of like when the chef got a restaurant, go eat some other food, and oh God Almighty, do you feel that way sometimes? Damn, homie.
Well, I'm doing it for so much years that I know how to tune out. I know how to tune out, but to be honest with you, I like to listen to even horrible DJs because it gives me ideas. It gives me a way to think or to put myself into a different wave of playing music. So yes, they might be horrible, but I just use it as my experience because every day I still learn something. So I know I have friends at DJs who will come and yo, this man killing me, man. Yo, them killing me. Stop chatting, man. We're at the party, we could drink some liquor and have some fun. Let's not. I don't like to criticize DJs, man. I just don't like doing that. I mean, if you really hear me criticize somebody, it was really bad.
Wow.
I don't really like doing that. I prefer, try enhance, cause that's that's my duty now. That's my job now. I actually run a DJ academy in Jamaica. So that that don't bother me. Man.
And about it,
Nah,
just tune it out.
Yeah, tune it
Because
out.
sometimes what you can learn is how bad it can be and what not to do.
All right, see
So-
there. Yeah, that's what it is.
Trust me, I always wonder about that now because I got friends that are chefs. And anytime we go on at a restaurant, and them start eating a bunch of criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always wonder about it from that standpoint too. Now, many of the sounds have multiple DJs. Your sound does. But right now, as you guys have evolved, it's highly likely Delano there, Abu Dhabi, and Jazzy T there, Ziwataneo. You know what I'm saying? Do you find people wanting or yearning for events where we can find all on up on the sound at one time?
Yeah, we do events like that.
Yeah.
It costs more. You're paying more DJs.
Hear that?
But we have events where
Right.
they say, yo, they want Delano Jazz T, or they want Delano Tree, or they want Jazz. I will do it. I will do it. I mean, the request is there. We try our best to accommodate the promoter. We're not going to kill them with price because we know how the budget go. Unless it's a festival, it's a total different thing.
that.
But
Yeah.
if it's a party, there's so much you can charge, you know, and you know, you just have to work with the promoters.
Right. But you do get that. You do
Yeah,
get
you
that.
do get that. Yeah, up to this. Yeah,
Yeah.
up to today. Somebody's trying to book me and Jazzy for event, but you know,
Yeah.
it can't come together all now because they have to move the date because I might be in Japan and Jazzy there, some Europe thing.
Right.
So yeah.
It's amazing you sit down and talk now. I might be in Japan, Jazzy might be in Europe. As a youth, I grew up. Again, I'm a nostalgic dude. You know?
Yeah.
When you go back to when you go back to Excelsior, when you go back to prep school and everything there, you know what I mean? Could you ever thought? Did you ever fathom where the
No.
music would take you?
No. I wanted to go. Yeah, I wanted to travel, but I never think it would happen this
Couldn't.
way. No, there's so much places this music, you know, carried me to, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so much to talk about that. I'm just say I'm blessed.
Yeah,
you know, the
you've
whole of
done.
us, you know, we're just blessed to just be, because a lot of these DJs known might not say what we, you know,
Yep.
experience,
Yep.
because we were growing up in a time where everything was evolving, everything was creating, everything was upgrading.
Right.
So every step was an amazing moment.
Right. You were in the evolution.
I was in the evolution.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when I remember go to Germany and I carried CDs and the DJs and the promoter them start bun me out. So yo, you come from Jamaica and you play CD. That's when
Yeah.
it was changing.
Wow.
And them never ready for change. And that's a foreign country.
Yeah,
And we
them
in
still like
Jamaica.
embrace the vinyl
And
thing.
then we change the CD and how I say, oh, you come from Jamaica and you bring CD.
Yeah.
So there's certain things that I can remember about, you know, certain things just changing is crazy. It's crazy. When you sit down and think about it now, it's
Yeah.
in
In the middle of the evolution, well, to take
the
place.
middle of the evolution. Yes.
I do realize though that certain places in the world, not Jamaica, believe it or not, because we are the Mecca, we are the curators of this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not the only ones.
No.
But that's home.
Yeah.
Home base. But when you go to places like Europe and them thing, they kind of have a purist approach. You know, which is probably why I had that issue with them still not a vinyl thing, and anything outside of that is vacating
Yeah.
the original source of the music, which is the vinyl.
Right.
It's 2019 now. How do you deal with, because as a DJ, as a selector, you're no different from the artist on stage, and you have to, at a crowd they come
Yeah.
ways, you know what I mean? How do you deal with the purists when you're going to different places and there are certain sounds? I mean, you're known for what you're known for.
Yeah.
But you still have the purists in the building,
Yeah, but it not as it's not nothing near when it was
like back then.
back then. No, because everybody know the technology. Some of these people don't even know about vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Them don't even know what a vinyl look like.
Right,
So
right.
it's a total different time now. It's accepted everywhere you go. I mean, yeah, people still, part of the world still play vinyl.
As a cool factor more than anything else.
It's more of that's what it is. So that's not a big problem. No, I'm just talking back in the days. when
Right.
I tell them,
In
say, yeah, I
that
need
the
2 CD
evolution.
player. Them say, what? 2 CD player for what? So,
They never have it.
no, they have to go find it.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's real here. It's real in the street. You're a DJ, but you're also a producer.
Right.
All right. How easy is it to switch hats? Because right now I see a lot of selectors out there right now who they want to be producers too, or they'll say they are, whatever the case may be, but it's just not an hour. How easy is it for you to come out selector mode and going to producer mode?
It's easier now. Much easier now.
And then,
Of course. I mean, I always wanted to produce. I started to produce and have to stop because I couldn't afford studio time, or I couldn't get studio time, or you have to work with this big tape and all them things. It's when I really, when computers come around with Pro Tools and all them things, that's when I end up starting my own studio, and then I could have started produce. So most DJs around the world, but most DJs, they are producers.
right.
If you look at it, like, you know, calling some old names now, I can't even remember, but they're producers. So our Jamaican DJs to be producers, that's the right way to go. I mean, you have the Calvin Harris, the nowadays, and what I want people to understand and know, Calvin Harris, Avinci, all those DJs, EDM DJs, is actually Jamaican culture.
Right.
It's coming from the Jack Ruby and the Jammies,
Yeah.
where they are playing
Them artists.
their artists. You understand? And playing featured artists. Like I went to this big festival in LA. Soon tell you the name.
Coachella vibes there?
Coachella. And Calvin Harris playing, and I enjoy myself. And after a while, Calvin Harris put on a song. I see Rihanna walk out. Him they big her up.
Yeah.
She wasn't the big thing. It was him.
Yeah.
I am the man. I'm featuring Rihanna.
Wow.
You understand? And that's a producer.
Right.
So coming back to Jack Ruby now, Jack Ruby used to feature artists. It's the same thing.
True.
And then them start produce. Jamming start produce. It's the same culture.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's automatically for a DJ to turn a producer.
Right.
Where else you going to go with the music?
Where's the ceiling?
Unless you're going to put it down and do a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
You understand? So if you're a DJ, the most,
Logical growth process.
is to turn a producer.
I got you. It's amazing as we look at it that way, because you mentioned the whole Jack Ruby scenarios, Jammies, Bobby Digital, all them people. That's what we were doing 40 years ago.
40 years. All right.
Making people
Silver
millions
Hawk.
today.
Yeah. And these European DJs, them just because remember, a lot of people, when the hard times in the 70s, them run away to Europe, So the Jamaican culture actually shocked them, shocked them, because I had a discussion with a white producer wanting how him start engineer music. And him tell me, say, yo, when I'm a little boy, and him there, when him move over to London, you see this man down the road that play him sound in him house.
Cool, man.
And people used to try lock him off and too much noise.
Nothing about it.
But him was so interested. This is a white man now, me I talk to him. I say, so what you do? Him say, yo, him walk over there one day and knock on the man door. And the man open the door and say, what do you want? And I realize him look down and realize it's a little youth. I'm say, that song you playing, who do that song? And the man look on him and like, this white youth come inside and start teach him the music.
Wow.
So imagine if one white person got converted like that. Imagine how everybody else got converted.
How much him gonna convert?
And how much him convert. So a lot of people who ran away from Jamaica back then start the process. Started the process.
Wind rush.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Wow. I feel like, again, and it's the accreditations are there. You've played a major role in growing and expanding a lot of artists' careers.
Right.
You know what I mean? And another conversation I have with selectors here is, do you think selectors, DJs, have the capability right now, 2019 into 2020, to break artists? For boss artists?
Boy.
And if so, why is it not happening?
I don't know. You see, that's sort of a tricky question. I think there's the selectors still bossing artists. I think like Boom Boom. I think Boom Boom still boss artists. But there's so much other mediums right now of
getting out there.
Getting out there. Social media and a whole. So everybody's doing their own thing. So for a guy like DJ like me who want to play music, what I think about for mash up the crowd. Another time.
If you're focus,
yeah. Most DJs right now, because when you get boss a song, you have to actually introduce it in some sort of way for people to know that this song is when. But I mean, I've
On the regular too.
on a regular, yeah. It's not that I don't do it, but I don't do it as regular.
Right,
So it's there. It's still, but not on the. Everybody doing their own thing.
Right.
So you have to look at it like that.
I got you. You have a healthy relationship with the South Florida community. Them know you, them love you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Them want to see our Whole Foods every now and then I pass through so them can take up a selfie with Dylan. So you know where I'm going. You're on the pulse of things right here. Why do you think it's such a struggle? Because we have Grammys on the mantelpieces here. Tons of Grammys. If you look through South Florida alone, Grammys for days. Plaques on the walls. You know what I mean? Why do we struggle, in your opinion? I've seen 1 and 2 artists bus from New York, 1 and 2 artists bus from Cali. Toronto will get one here and there. You know what I mean? London, whatever. How come we can't get none of that? Wait, what do you think? Do you think being this close to Jamaica is a detriment? Or
No, it's content, man. It's music, it's artists. I mean, I can say I'm from South Florida and I have 2 ASCAP award. First DJ to win an ASCAP award, 2015. Right. So you can say I contribute to the Florida community.
We appreciate you.
Right, ASCAP, which people can Google it. I don't think it have anything to do where it come from. It's just music, it's just song content. How the Grammys set up, it's a voting thing, and within is who you really have on board, because really and truly, we have some Jamaicans on the voting Grammy board. So we'll get more nominations now than ever
Before.
Right. I mean, our music still have a stigma in terms of the what you call it now, the anti whatever.
Right.
We bash a lot of stuff.
Right.
And I have to talk about it because that's one of the things that we that's some of the discussions I have with some of these
The
people,
execs and Ray.
execs and stuff. So that's why it's hard to have more than one dancehall music busting at the same time. If you realize that,
They can't handle all that much.
look on reggaeton. Reggaeton is Latin.
Yeah.
Them say, oh, reggaeton type of style and rare, but reggaeton have a avenue. Them have a lane. Them have an outlet. Them have them own MTV. Them have this. Them have that. Same thing Afrobeat. I went to part of South Africa and them have them own MTV. And this was like 5-6 years ago.
Right.
So everybody have their own outlet. When we got our own outlet was with Tempo.
Right.
And they did nothing with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Because
happened.
somebody mentioned Tempo. Are they still around?
It's still around. I booked them up on cable one of these. But I just think the content and how they was dealing with it wasn't right. When you watch these Latins MTV or these whatever Afrobeats, you want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know,
Tempo's
it's global. So I know you still need to be authentic with everything you deliver out there from the culture, but you still have to deliver it in a way that people can.
everywhere can get it.
Yeah. And I just think that, I mean, if you can have a half an hour show that really go deep and ground you to a culture, and then know the rest of, you just have,
They gotta be palatable for the world.
yeah, because even if you watch MTV now or whatever you watch, there's different shows that cater for all kind of different people.
So it goes back to what you said earlier,
Content, yeah.
Just got some good curated content.
And everybody think them know everything, and them now listen to some of the people who I think will actually help build our culture to a next level. But I don't know. Them listen. Is everybody in a circle and them feels everybody know everything? And we'll do it this way, do it that way, and still not take nothing from nobody else
who've achieved more and experienced more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same thing with production. When you want produce anything right now, some of these artists never been on Billboard before. Some of these producers never been on Billboard before. I've been on Billboard from I'm doing remixes.
Right.
So there must be something I'm doing why I'm getting a Billboard. There must be something I'm doing why I have a number one hit on the Billboard, or I get 2 ASCAP awards, or whatever it is. Getting different awards all over the place. It must be a reason for me as a DJ to be on Soul Train first, or to be on BT first. It's not that I beg somebody to go up on BT.
Right.
I was the first DJ out of Jamaica to go on BT, go on Apollo Showtime, to go on
106 and
MT.
Park, right?
Yeah, no, not even 106 and Park. I'm talking Groove, Planet Groove with Rachel Stewart.
With Rachel Stewart. Wow.
Rap City,
Fine, Rachel.
rap basement, no, different. Rap City in the basement, or whatever you call it, with Tigger.
Yo.
Late night show. I used to tour with Beanie Man. I used to tour with Shaggy. It must be a reason why these people want me to work with them. So and that's why I have to lift my hat off to the Ministry of Tourism for accepting my bid when I bid to conduct the DJ program for them. You understand? Because they actually, read my credentials, accolades, my idea of the program, and they say, "Yo, I want you to do this."
A nice resume there.
A nice resume.
Yeah.
It must be a reason why I have this in the resume. And it's not something that I paid for. Or,
When I don't go down him.
No, my work fit. So
Yeah.
I mean, when I doing my bid and my whatever you call it, the bid for the thing, it seemed like when I read it, I like, shit, damn. Boy, I look like my blab my mouth too much now. I don't get myself in that trouble now. I can't manage this program, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything,
And when I see them thing, I was gonna ask you about that too, and is that because I love the whole culture. Some people say I love the music, yes, but I love the culture. I love the grassroots nature of our culture, but I'm very, very much for the formalization of it.
Right.
From musicianship to management to the DJ training program created and provided by the Ministry of Tourism. How long have you been doing that?
This is my second year.
Second year.
Yeah.
A lot of times when we're doing stuff, sometimes we can't really see the effect right now because a lot of times, especially because you're so close to the fire.
Yeah.
In the 2 years you've been doing it, can you actually see the growth and development in not the trainees that are there with you, but when they leave and go out into the real world? Can you see it?
Well, let me explain the program to you first. It's really this DJ program is really for the DJs who provide entertainment for the tourist industry.
Oh.
So the first year was for the hotel DJs. This year they brought in the club DJs as well as the hotel DJs. The thing about it is that everybody in the hotel business industry are certified by TPD Co. Is a company that's certified all the workers except DJs. DJs are treated as stepchild.
Right.
So
and just play music.
Right. They just play music or a bartender play music or whatever. So my program allows them to get certified by me so they can get training by TPD Co.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of the reasons.
Wow.
So the DJs are going to be trained, but they still have to be trained, but they have to go there with some sort of certification to get trained.
So they could be treated like a regular employee.
Right. So they have to get that certificate from me to go to TBD Co to get that training to be certified.
I got you.
Then the next step of it is how to deliver for the tourists, how to deliver our culture. So that's the next thing that is in my the training, as well as how to present yourself and how to. Because every hotel have different cultures, and every hotel, I've been to a hotel where them say you can't play in a dancehall.
Yeah.
But the reason for that is because whoever them did have there take advantage of the
Mocked it
dancehall.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have to go in there and change, not really change things. I have to go in there and sort of rap with the DJs and rap with the managers and rap with and get everybody in there and do a different program. I mean, I have my sister in Kelani who helped me to put the program together that helps us to communicate with everybody.
Right.
You understand? And then when we're leaving from there now, seeing the improvement, yes, I've seen improvement in terms, because remember that most of these DJs are already DJs.
Right.
So it's
already got habits.
And already have habits, right? So it's not going to change overnight.
Right.
But I've seen where, I still have all the DJs on my WhatsApp. I create groups from each hotels, even when I finish with the program, and I still sort of rap with them, because that is what helps me, because although the program is so short, it still helps me to make them a little bit better in terms of how they deliver and how they think and how they put things together. So that is what the main DJ program is about. Yeah. I mean, first time when they sent it to me, I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But other people talk to me, and said, why not do it? And then Kelani came up with an idea and helped me put the program together,
Right.
which made sense because I guess everybody sent in a bid and was sending in the same thing. And because of my experience
Right.
and because of the
Made sense.
link with Kelani, we actually put her, she's a nurse educator, by the way. So I put her program together, my experience together,
Right.
and I figure ways, all right, this is how we're going to present it.
Right.
So we present something totally different, and it knocked them off them feet.
Wow.
And that's how I'm doing the program right now.
As somebody who spent a lot of time in the resorts, I grew up pretty much around that stuff. And even now when I go on vacation,
Right.
I can see the value of that. Because there are many times that I go into a resort and even watch some footage on YouTube. I see some footage sometimes some people go on some vessels, some catamarans or whatever. And when the music starts playing, I just feel away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like you can tell them are cater for themselves and them bridging are there on the pier with them. You know what I mean? But once that boat sails off, they're not really delivering our culture. So if somebody was to go home and then somebody asked them, how you feel about dancehall culture or whatever, based on what was presented to them, it'd probably be repulsed.
Right.
So I think that's probably very, very, very good.
Well, let's actually explain that again. Jamaican culture is not just dancehall and reggae.
Right.
As I said to you before, we grew up on country and western, we grew up on all kind of things. So the thing about it is that you cannot force people to like something.
Right.
So you can't just keep playing something. Like them say, you can't carry the horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink it. So you can be playing this dancehall and reggae music, and people say, yo, what the hell is that? Can you change it? So you have to find a way to deliver it.
Right.
You have to mix it with what they know as well to make them accept our music. Can't just play our music like
Beat down
that.
cartel down and short.
Short, right.
Yeah.
So that is what. That is one of the things that is done in the program. To tell them, say, all right, bam, you will end up. It's the same thing with me when I tell you before that I was playing, uptown and them never want to play dancehall. By the time you done with them I listen more dancehall than everything else. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's the same procedure.
But it's how you deliver it.
It's just how you deliver it.
Right.
Package it is like a present. You can put a
Presentation
a
is everything.
smart. All right. Same thing.
I love it. And I think it is so necessary. I would have never thought of it, but until I say it necessary.
Yeah, I mean, for big up to linkages, TEF, which is Tourist Enhancement Fund. Those are the guys who actually, sell off this thing, make it work, So
I dig it.
for big up to them, hopefully I get a third year. It's very short. It's normally start between say October to March, first week in March. So I have to make sure I do at least. I think we're doing like over 20 something DJs.
Wow.
Certifying 20 something DJs in September.
When you find time for them thing?
Well, I have to do it, brethren.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
know.
once
Gotta get done.
I'm just signing the contract, I just do everything around it. Date coming on, I can't do that date. All right, we'll do that date. Bam, bam. Still keep myself busy and still do that program. So I'm actually more in Jamaica than anything else right now.
As a result of that. Too.
Yeah. But like how the program ease off now, I just travel a lot.
Right. Fill it in where you can.
Right.
I like it because, even as I sit down and talk to the musicians, I know a lot of musicians feel like they're losing their spot right now to foreign musicians and stuff like that. This, I think, will also create some security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if they don't have that, the next step, is going to be to say, all right, something? So I do away with them and curate a playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because, so that's why I see the value of this so much and hope people participate and support it more than anything else. I'm a nostalgic dude. You know what I mean? And I appreciate then. And I appreciate now, and I look to the future a lot, right? Talking about the future, talk to me about DJ 3D, Renaissance Crew, and the new generation.
Well, DJ 3D is my son. It's my son. His name is Delano as well. He's not the third because I am the junior from my father. My father is a senior. But since he's the third Delano, he's not a junior. I gave him the name 3D.
Gotcha.
He is a good DJ as well, not because my son. He's a good producer, but him like to produce more than he's like behind the scene. He's not an upfront guy that plays. But we have some other guys working with. We have DJ Shella Romeo. We still have our foundation guys, DJ Christoph, Jazzy T. There's so much other guys that we're working with. We have some younger stuff because we're doing like some high school events. So we have some young youth who just in high school who are just lays with us, and we're still doing work. I mean, a lot of people might say, yo, Renaissance not doing that event. It's not every event we want to do right now.
You gotta
I
turn
mean,
some of
there's
them
a
down.
time and a place for everything, you know. There's time for other people to shine as well. So, you know, it's not that we're stopped and we're not doing anything. We're still doing anything, but we're just doing it on a nice level until we're ready to just, you know, blow up again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love it. I love the fact that there's a new crop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm a Marvel guy now. So it's like the new Avengers. You know what I mean? And it's still are doing a thing. But the day you decide to sit on their rocking chair and chill, the momentum doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always tell people in this day and age, 2019, it's almost like music is your it's your transition into something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially how the economic, the metric set up. Someday I can't make everything you're supposed to make out for the music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So music is that stepping stone. And I like the fact that, you know, talk to Twitch and them man about them diversification of what them do. You know what I mean? Venturing elsewhere. Talk to me a little bit about Silent Noise.
Okay. Well, Silent Noise is a company that rent headphones for silent parties. It started from when? About 2016, 15, 16 up here. I wanted to carry it to Jamaica. There's a whole lot more story behind it, but it don't make sense. Talk about that. And end up going into this big, huge company that supplies headphones around the US and also the islands. And I have a part of it in Jamaica as well. So we do silent parties. A lot of people can Google silent parties or silent disco. And we have some good success of it. I mean, I will say this again, and some people might disagree. I'm one of the persons who let a lot of these guys start it because I've been in places where I rent them first and I realize, I can do this, and then go buy them own headphones. You understand? Or whatever. I mean, the company will call me and say, you know this guy in that country or that island? I say, yeah, all right, yeah, man, I'm all right. You can sell him. I'm going to call him and say, yo, you could have called me, you know. And I could have get you a better price. You know what I'm saying?
But go around the thing.
Go around the thing. But I don't know,
Yeah.
it's part of life.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Make everybody have their own. I mean, I still have my headphones. I still renting them out. We're still doing different islands around, across the islands. And we're still doing Jamaica. Have some big things coming up. Actually, for Sumfest, come to the Island Strain booth at Sumfest. We're going to have headphones there. It's a lounge. It's a top VIP top lounge in Sumfest, and it's limited.
Right.
So we going to be there Friday and Saturday, and we're doing different music on, because each headphones have 3 channels, and we're doing, you know, different music on each channel, and plus we're going to stream the show as well to it. So if
Some fest will be streamed on one channel.
and on one channel. If they want to chill and do, you know, they want to hear, because what happened, you know, we do a silent acoustic party at 27 Lounge in Mobile, and it's when you put on the headphones, you hear every stereo, here, everything knock and reverb and echo. It sounds beautiful,
Probably
amazing.
better than the host.
Better than, because the house is out in the open and
The acoustics, you're not control.
yeah, it's like if you was in a nice soundproof room, like if you're in a studio, you hear everything. But when you're out, things breeze blowing, it blow with some of this, whatever. We have on the headphones, so just check us out at Sumfest Friday and Saturday. We'll be in the Island Strain booth.
I love it. I love it.
God.
I think that's a revolutionizing the thing. That's the future. That's the future.
it's-
Especially
it's-
with noise ordinances and them thing there.
It's been around for years. It's just that we island people don't take on to it as fully as yet.
Right.
And not even island people, the world.
A
Because
lot of
I've been places where some of these people coming from Europe and what is this? I never seen this before. Like, okay, all right then. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's not something to take over.
Right.
It's
just an option.
It's just an option. Another way to party.
I understand.
And a lot of people, you know, fight against it, scared of it, whatever, until them try it.
Right.
Them come on, like, okay, when is the next one?
Yeah.
How you going to talk to my friend when I have on the headphone? When you're talking to your friend or do you have to tell one person to hold on and you go to the next one? Or if you're going to order something, you say, hold on. Same
Yeah.
thing, you just put the headphone off.
Yeah.
What about the headphones now?
Yeah.
So
Testament.
it's not difficult. Come on, it's not difficult. So
Right.
you know when them try it, them realize, oh,
Yeah.
it's nice. When is the next one? So
Yeah. I love it. Now, you've done all the venues, like I said, from the research Too much for this. We don't have that kind of time. But we talk about House of Blues, the Apollo, Crystal Palace. You know what I mean?
Crystal Palace, yeah.
Like we said, BET, MTV, Soul Train, all Conan O'Brien.
Yeah,
you
Conan
know what I'm
O'Brien.
saying?
Yeah.
A lot of things. And I'm stopping like I said because 2 episodes of that just for cover all of that. What's on the bucket list for Delano?
Oh.
What is it that you're yearning for do that you haven't done yet?
Grammys.
Cool, man. What we like today again? We coming at you.
I think it's me like a daisical where I don't even reach here. So trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole heap of things in stores. But I mean, yeah, man, the Grammys really want to go to Africa. Never been to Africa. I just go on outskirts of Africa.
Right.
That is one of the things. Bucket list. Trying to create a giant producer team in Jamaica, and it going to come with a lot more things to it. I don't want to talk about it. It's in the making.
Right.
That's something people can look forward for, and I don't want to talk about it. It don't come.
I know the vibes.
Right,
I know the vibe.
I mean, as always, I always try to do something different, no matter what. There's a lot of things that we started, we created, we innovate, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
And more to come.
Yeah. Again, the word that keeps floating around and we have to be accurate is that innovative. 'Cause that's something that you've been doing from the start.
Right.
And you know, for me, more than anything else, you're gonna always do you and be you, but I love the fact that others can look up. Because a lot of times we do things and we do it behind the doors, and sometimes, you know what I mean? We're moving so far, people don't get to see it. So that's why we want to talk about it sometime, because I always tell people there's a lot more to where you can go than where you sit right there.
Some people don't want to look up still.
Yeah, those all look straight.
Yeah.
Visors on.
I always give props to the people who help me help me to go forward still. Always give the props to them, because even if them don't do it physically, Inspiration. A whole heap of people inspire me to, trust me.
I dig it.
And you have to recognize that, you know.
I dig that. Now, you influence a lot of others to that. Sometimes you probably don't even know.
It's true.
From the research I thought, but DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? And people like those. Looking at him as a DJ and what a DJ traditionally does and where he is right about now.
Yeah.
And what he does. Do you see, because his thing is more mainstream, is hip-hop, whatever, and sometimes we have to call a spade a spade. The markets are different.
Right.
So there are things you can accomplish, there are things you can exercise within a hip-hop and R&B, a more commercial market, than you can in a market that's less commercial. Because money, if it don't make dollars, it don't make no sense. Is that possible? Is it feasible to have that in our sphere, the dancehall, the reggae sphere?
Yeah. It's just that the artists, them have to give their DJ them more respect.
So that in itself is an issue.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because when Khalid come, I know when Khalid used to sleep on the floor at Jazzy T yard. Khalid used to stay at my house at Jamaica.
Right.
So the stories what Khalid have. Khalid used to keep a birthday party every year. And the Jamaican artists were the ones who give him the biggest fight.
Wow.
Because like him they more charge him a big money, or they more right. And Khalid used to cuss. And then that same night when he had the biggest argument with some of the artists, Jamaican artists, them, Puffy walked through the door, Busta Rhymes walked through the door. So yo, Khalid, I got you.
Yeah.
And from that, if some people remember Khalid, you know, there's one point Khalid wasn't even doing nothing with dancehall. There was one point. Him did just sleep because him start winning the radio shows, the hip hop summits. Him start getting guests. I mean, his terror squad. People start helping him all over. And these are the people him wasn't even begging to help him.
Even look for them direction.
No, him just love dancehall, him love reggae.
Yeah.
Khalid love it. If you listen to him at Busho, him play him rate Busho.
Yeah.
Because from them time we used to keep parties together at Busho.
Wow.
Straight.
Wow.
You understand? That's why you see him go out so hard for Busho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rate Busho.
Yeah.
You understand?
History is there. It's a real something.
There's a real thing going on between him and Busho. It's real. So, when Khalid bust now, you see him dress back now and say, all right, I want to do about dancer. And that's why I'm trying from Mavado. With Jazzy T, actually, I wanted the instigator with that. I know he was around when that connection was going on between Mavado and Khalid. And that's why I see him draw back for it, because I love dancehall. Him want to do it. I mean, every time he's doing a show, like even on the iTunes, whatever,
The Apple.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, him always give us a hour, half an hour. Him still want that vibe. So,
Yeah.
so
It's passion. It's
It's
way more than
passion.
business.
Just
Yeah.
Khalid used to play a fully loaded. And our sound. And we bring you on to that too. Yeah, so before him and Scharenberg really link up, is me first carried Khalid go Jamaica. A party named Clock Strike in a Ocho on the pier. Me and Jazzy did do that party there. We rent all bus and bus them down. First time I come to Jamaica, I love it, yo. And then I meet Scharenberg, and that's when we get pan fully loaded and all those things. Wow. So these are the things. The same thing with Mataran. When Mataran leave King Addies, and me I do my party at a club called Mirage. When Mataran reach Mirage, security they want to let me in. Them don't know who's Mataran. Mataran can't cuss me. But I'm a friend. Mataran, I'm a friend, you know. So So we have to go outside and bring in Mataran. That's why me and Mirage did actually kick off, because every celebrity or upcoming celebrity or artist, they would have give them problem for coming in. See? And that was what was the downfall of Mirage. Was the biggest club in the island.
Yeah.
Biggest, no other island. Even some of the biggest club in the States. Mirage had TV in the ground.
Wow.
And I used to do my event. I used to wrap line around that building. Can ask Mataran or Twitch or whoever.
Right.
You understand? So these are the things where we know the history of Mataran, we know the history of Twitch, we know the history of Khalid. A lot of these DJs will come up along when, as I said, I'm in the evolution.
Right.
Literally, when everybody come up, when everybody arise, we arise same time too. You understand? So I have a big enough respect to Khalid still. I mean, Jamaican, as I said, for a Jamaican DJ to get that, the DJs, the artists have to respect the DJs more.
Right.
I saw me look on it.
And that's going to be a struggle.
And take more directions from the DJs. ZJ Chrome is one of the selector who could actually do it. You know? But he's a very quiet person.
Right,
the personality different than a Khalid.
You need to have a big personality.
You have to have a big personality. But he's a good producer.
Right,
ZJ Chrome is a good producer. So you don't need somebody who will have that.
Yeah.
Khalid is just hungry.
Yeah. Something special about a brother.
Yeah, I'm just hungry, man. I'm just get there and remember, say, when I'm on the radio, or even R. Kelly, them time R. Kelly dropped the stories. What you call it? The
trapped in the closet thing.
Khalid used to drop it first, back then.
Wow.
You call him, yo, drop this now. And you look on it like, yo, them days I say, yo, what go on? Because we're still a part of Khalid them time.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying to you. It's just some personality. You know, and then PD they start deal with them and everybody. So that's why I see him reach where him reach right now. Wow. So as I mean, Mataran could have fit that.
Personality-wise.
Personality-wise.
Yeah. Even have the personality.
Even have the personality.
He is.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes some artists just don't give it the respect, because Mataran, if an artist mess with Mataran, I tell him about him clot. Him not gonna play around. so everybody have their own personality. You don't know it go, but it can work, man. It can work.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to that.
Somebody going to do it. We don't know who yet. Maybe not my time or next. Somebody will come up and do it.
You can do it, huh?
Yeah. Anything is possible.
You never know.
Anything is possible.
They wait. No, you're still a young fella, right?
Yeah, still young.
Still a young fella kicking and screaming. But the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association recognized you.
Right.
And Renaissance, right? For your extraordinary impact on dancehall culture.
Right.
All right. Again, I say, still a young fellow.
Right.
Normally, those things are bestowed upon older folk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You're young and still in the trenches. What was that feeling like when you forget that recognition?
It was it was actually still shocking, because, as you said, looking around up and other people getting these honors were much older than me.
Right.
And they're the ones.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they're coming up to me and telling me, yo, respect for the work you do, I love it. And like, them give me respect, while me I said, no, respect to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it was I mean, anybody could hear the speech. My voice was...
Yeah.
I said, me as big man and voice a trembling and I make speech. I said, what is man? What kind of man is me, man? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was a crazy feeling still, because, I mean, some people might not look at it as a big thing because it's not the Grammys. I look at it as a Grammys same way
It's huge.
because it's still getting acknowledged for something
Yeah.
that you the what for the what culture.
See that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, impact on the, and I keep
impact-
going back to the culture. Some people, you see, the culture is bigger than everything else. Huh?
Right.
You have some people who are effectively impacting the dancehall.
Right.
Some people effectively impacting radio, effectively impacting reggae. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right.
But it's when it comes to the culture,
Culture.
you got to be doing something right to impact everything and everybody. So it's a big deal. It's
It's
a
a
huge
big deal. Of course, huge.
Trust me, brother. So congratulations on that.
Respect.
25 years officially. That's a whole damn lot.
No, it's not 25.
No, no, matter about. Oh, all right, 24 and a half. All right.
Oh, what you talking about?
Years just you doing this.
Okay, but Renaissance is 30.
Cool number that take off 5 years ago. And youth will think but that's
1989 Renaissance started.
a big man thing.
So this is our, you know,
at 30 for real.
our 3-0 year. I don't want to say 30. Our 3-0 year. That with us chilling and just enjoying it.
At 30 years.
Yeah, Renaissance 30. That's our hashtag it. Renaissance 30. And with us watching everybody do them thing. Love it. Love how the young youths are going. And we're still doing our thing. We're not making any big deal over it or anything. With us doing our thing. And I mean, we're still touring. We're still doing, getting gigs all over the world.
Right.
And
30 years enough.
Enough
To
years.
do
man.
anything, you know.
Enough years.
Enough
man.
people get married for 30 years. And at 30 Hollywood marriages, that, you know.
Yeah, and me at just 25.
See there? So you say right off. From before you were a thought, you were doing it.
Yeah, from before born.
Wow.
So, ladies, I'm just 25.
I had a girl that DJ and I'm telling you something. When I post the thing, I said, boy, yo, Delano's going to meet the bill. I get about 4 people. But hey, which part of the day? So I tell him, for cash up, I still want the cash up come through.
yeah. Share some of that money then.
Then we give them the address. 30 years. That's okay. Because I always feel like a lot of times when people are doing great things, you're in the trenches, you're in real time. So it's hard to soak it in. Have you soaked it at 30 years at that?
It come by fast, man, because we still never, with all have a check back the years. Like, when we start again?
I can't
really
feel-
reach 30 years. Damn. Oh,
And it's
okay.
30 years of doing it at all, even when you start. Because you have people who are tenured for 30 years.
Yeah.
But they've been good for 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 28 years of climbing. Oh, reached the mountaintop 2 years ago. But I'm talking about all this time doing it at a certain level.
Yeah.
It's not just doing it.
Yeah.
You've been doing it well and great for a long time.
Yeah. I think we're climbing pretty fast into the business. No social media. That mean
Right.
no YouTube, no
Free
Instagram.
IG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were the first sound in Jamaica to have a website, though.
For real?
Yeah. And a chat room, which
Cool,
we had to close down.
Really? Innovation.
I couldn't. I can't. Parents used to call us and say, "Yeah, this is nonsense. You can't be having this.
unhealthy."
My kids and we have to close it down because them start cussing each other up on the chat
In
room.
the chat room.
Because I remember there was no Facebook. Them time, so we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
chat room.
Yeah, real chat
I'm gonna
room.
big up to TugEyePartyInc.com who say, "Yo, you need a website."
Yeah.
Say, all right. How that work? Cause them time that the internet just get
Yeah.
to the public and things just happening. You had some other thing like High Five or whatever the name back
Last
then.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So,
didn't, that never lasts at all.
that never last. So we'd have our website and so there's a lot of things that, as I say, we grew up with everything that was starting. And I mean, I'm happy to be a part of the experience that I could experience.
Right.
You know, like when you watch CNN and you see
Yeah.
60s and you see them are documentaries say 70s, and so when it reach 80s they'll say
Right time then.
right time now. I
can
remember
relate.
when cell phone come in now and
Yeah.
then the 90s and then
Wow.
I was around and a part of that, so I love that.
Outside of the fact saying enough, and you no longer have to be traveling with these big,
Oh, gosh.
heavy bags, right? do you still love this like you did then?
Yeah, I mean, I love it now. I love it more. I mean, for me to pick up a vinyl now and travel with it, I don't even know where to find them properly.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But no, man, I mean, back then, I mean, you couldn't think of nothing else that would have changed. When we are playing vinyl, we never think this would have changed.
Yeah, you think today I vinyl last thing where you going?
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
think about no CD. And when CD come, I never jumped to CD like that. It's after a while.
So you were a hard one to convert.
Yeah, maybe the last one to convert to. And then when it come on to computer,
Yeah.
it was the last one. No, I wouldn't say the last one to convert, but it took us a while.
Yeah.
And go something and it trial and fail and blah blah until we start going to the computer. But I mean, yeah, the computer have its ups and downs. I mean, it can crash whatever, but it's saving our
Record can broke.
it's saving my like whole heap of corn used up on my finger.
You see, you're
I
good now.
I'm good now. My finger them come back to normal. You have corn from my finger,
Yeah.
record box.
From being, wow.
Seeing, and then I have to be 2 hour travel because they know you only can carry one crate. Them time I used to get one case free, so when I check on one case, you check on one and pay for the extra one. You know, or you know.
So another man that travel just so him can carry the thing.
Yeah, but normally you walk with an MC, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the technology right now is good and bad. And right now we just have to look on the good of it because it working for us DJs.
Right. Makes life easier.
Yeah.
Less. So then call it now less icy hot. You gotta be traveling with.
Back all right now.
At the end of the day, for the DJs watching, right? Because again, the culture is a culture. A lot of people benefiting, but for the DJs watching, word of advice for the upcomers coming up right now.
Well, to me, I have always research, being a DJ and research music and research culture. That's something that I actually always talk about in my training. It's something about research, knowing where everything come from. It make you a better DJ. You know, you'd hear something new playing today, and you know it's sample from something old. You do research, know it come from, because when you listen to some DJs and you say drop some of the old stuff and drop new DJs, it sound good.
Yeah.
So it's always good to research your music, research your culture.
Right.
You understand? The history of the culture and your equipments.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is the key to being a DJ, and also try to perfect your delivery.
Right.
And control how you deliver and how you present yourself. That's something that in terms of a DJ, people expect me to give advice on technical stuff.
Right.
Most of the time. Like,
You can pick that up.
yeah, you can pick that up. If you're a DJ, you will pick it up. When I was starting out as a DJ, I had to find out
The hard way.
I had to find out the hard way. You understand? It's not that my father wasn't just no say record clean, put on the record and the sound good. While me no say, yo, me want to mix that. I want to sync these two records together, and I had to find out how to do
How
it.
to do that?
Yeah.
Trial and error.
So once you're a DJ, you're going to pick up on all the other things. You have YouTube, you have Google.
Yeah.
I call YouTube the academy. You know?
Cool, man. YouTube University.
YouTube
Imagine if
University.
you had YouTube back then.
Oh gosh, man, problems. Well, maybe I would
Literally, maybe problems.
Yeah, it would be problems. Maybe we wouldn't have this discussion. No,
For real.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we have to figure out stuff
Yeah.
on our own.
Yeah.
So it's actually easier now to be a DJ. Yes, it is easier now, and I don't want nobody come cuss me off.
Yeah. We
'Cause-
block them.
Right. So it's easier to be a DJ now. So all you have to do is do your research and study knowledge, as you say.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing.
I dig it. And it's funny you mentioned that because I recalled watching one of the major DJs, hip hop DJs, have their own radio show, and we don't know it all, but they say that them love music, and that's when I realized that they didn't love music, them love hip hop, or you might love this or that, you know, love music, because what they were talking about an Aretha Franklin, which is a popular one. It's not like some classic one nobody know.
Yeah, right.
And he had no idea.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm talking about one of the biggest. And I was shocked. I was like, yeah, but music him love. Him love hip hop. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to big up everybody. Wall Street, Just Music, Cindy Paint. We got people from all across the globe. Titus, everybody. All right. Who else is in here saying what up? Action Kwame in the building. Everybody. A lot of DJs. Jeremy and Reed, so if you big up yourself, Renaissance, big up the Dility. You know, you go way back when you started. Yeah, I know I'm a Dility.
When some said Dility.
Yeah, it's real.
Or if somebody call me a next name, but them not call me, so that mean them not wake up, or them gone sleep.
Are the comment gone on the timeline?
Yeah. We're not call the name, but yeah.
Trust me. Where can the masses catch you next?
Well, where were they? No. Crave Lounge. Crave Lounge, Wizard, doing a birthday celebration July 27th at Crave Lounge in Fort Lauderdale, alongside Radcliffe. His birthday. We are all Leos. We are Leos. Leos rule, and I'm not arguing with anybody. Yeah, Leo's rule.
I really can't start anything about we alone in a lot about the money.
So since the Sport Lauderdale there, link up July 27th at Crave Lounge and celebrate a birthday with special guest passing through. Going to be a party vibes, and that's what we want. When people come in, them just party. After that, we're there in New York for a boat ride called brunch ride. It's going to be, I think, the 11th of it's a Sunday. 11th of August, and then we're there Atlanta for 1996, the 17th and the 18th. We're there some boat ride in Canada, and then Calgary the 24th. Then
Just
back
spend some time in
to New York for Labor Day weekend, New York. Just look out for me. Just follow me on DJ Delano JA. DJ Delano JA. You see that. Then September back in Jamaica for some corporate stuff. Then Japan, I go on a 2-week Japan tour. Then just follow me on Instagram, DJ Delano JA, and just check me out, as I say, Island Stream.
Right.
Going to the silent VIP booth for Island Stream.
That's at Sumfest.
Sumfest at Sumfest, and Sumfest is the show is the 19th and the 20th of July. Yeah. So let's check us out. Big up to the Sumfest crew and Down Sound Records and the whole Massive and crew and all my Jamaican and everybody who love the music and respect the music. Bless up,
It's gonna be live, ladies and gentlemen. Check out, and you mentioned IG. What website?
Our Renaissance website. Well, djdelanoja.com. Right. The website's under construction right now, but it's renaissancejam.com. But just follow us on right now. The Instagram is the strong part.
The best thing
now. Right. Renaissance Jam is the Instagram. Renaissance Jam and DJ Delano JA Instagram. Check us out.
Check it out. All the information's there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's a vibe. We're sitting in with DJ Delano, brother. Give thanks.
Respect, man. Respect for having me.
What's a joy? What's a joy? I'm gonna give y'all a tune or two, so I'm gonna feel some way I will out on it. This one is Sharon Boney from Israel. It's called Who I Am. Marco, go on, bless up. It's a vibe. I appreciate y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to big up everybody that's logged in right now. Thank you so very, very much. All right, Shamar, Courtney Wagwan, Wall Street, Clive, blessings. Splackavelli, what's up? Frida, my massive crew in the UK right now. Europe, everybody. Oh, Jorena, baby Caden. All right, Matthew, everybody. Krista, Joey, all the DJ Delano fans that's in the building that don't show up when him not there. Big up to the whole owner also. All right, Cyclone in the building, Ricardo, Matthew, Jeremy, and I'm taking this moment right about now. Shout out everybody, all right? All the people that I missed, which is the other 500, my apologies, all right? But I appreciate it. It was a great show. I got to get up out of here. All right, but I thank you so very, very much. I'm gonna leave it with this one. It is contagious. It is Chris DeMontague. All right. Courtney, bless up. Darcel, bless up. Alwyn, Candace, Sasha, Chris, Jay Will. What are going on, Frizy? All my Ultras massive that's logged in right now. Appreciate you all. Miami's in the building. Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale's locked in. Sunrise, Florida's locked in. Rachel out there in California, I appreciate it. Hawaii, the time difference is vast, so I appreciate y'all taking the time out to chill with us. Yes, man. Noel.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Please be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Homegrown with G. Cole, available now on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, and all your podcast platforms. Again, check out the website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen up for all things homegrown. And remember to watch the video of this interview. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on the podcast, Homegrown with G. Cole, is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artists.